Picture this. You are sitting in a dark room, the glow of 4 monitors reflecting on your face. It is 2 a.m. You are scrolling through thousands of grayscale images, fueled by cold coffee and the anxiety of missing a single pixel. This is the reality for radiologists today. But there is a new shadow in the room: artificial intelligence. The headlines scream that the algorithms are coming for your job, or at the very least, your paycheck. The fear is palpable. If the machine does the reading, do you lose the income? Today, we are dissecting the biggest existential crisis in modern medicine. For decades, the equation in radiology, and honestly in most high-performance careers, has been simple: volume equals value. This is the classic hustle culture trap. You read more scans, you generate more RVUs, relative value units, and you make more money. It is a factory model applied to high-level intellectual work. But now you are facing a paradox. On one hand, you have decision support tools that promise to make you superhuman, catching nodules the human eye might miss, prioritizing work lists like a Spotify algorithm. On the other hand, there is the terrifying math. If AI reads the normals and clears the queue, does your reading volume drop? And if the volume drops, does your salary plummet? It's the classic fear of automation. Are we building the tools that will eventually evict us from our own careers? Let's be real, this anxiety is valid. For millennials and Gen Z doctors, you are likely carrying a backpack full of student loans that looks more like a mortgage. You entered this field for stability, and now TechCrunch and LinkedIn influencers are telling you that your skill set might be obsolete by 2030. It feels like imposter syndrome on steroids. You worry that hospital administrators looking to cut costs will use AI to justify paying you less. Why pay a radiologist full rate when the software did 80% of the work, they might ask. It's the same anxiety graphic designers feel about Midjourney or writers feel about ChatGPT. You are worried that you are trading your autonomy for efficiency, and that eventually you will just be a glorified data entry clerk signing off on a robot's homework. The burnout from the current workload is crushing, but the fear of the financial drop is paralyzing. But let's flip the script. Is the current hamster wheel really what you signed up for? Is spending 10 hours a day doom scrolling through thousands of normal chest x-rays actually the pinnacle of medicine? I don't think so. The contrarian insight here is that the volume model was never sustainable to begin with. It is a recipe for errors and a fast track to mental exhaustion. We need to stop viewing AI as a competitor stealing our billable hours and start viewing it as the end of the drudgery era. Think about it. Pilots didn't stop getting paid when autopilot was invented. In fact, the job became more about high-stakes decision-making and less about manual labor. We need to position AI not as a threat to your volume, but as the only viable solution to the global explosion in medical imaging data. The demand for scans is outpacing the supply of humans. You aren't losing work, you are being saved from drowning in it. So what is the path forward? It is the shift from volume-based to value-based reading. The solution is to embrace the Centaur model, human plus machine. When AI takes over the routine screening, filtering out the hundreds of normal scans that currently clog your queue, it doesn't mean you do nothing. It means you reclaim the time to do what you actually went to medical school for: complex diagnostics, consulting with referring physicians, and patient interaction. You leverage the decision support tools to become faster and more accurate on the hard stuff. The financial model will inevitably shift from pay per click to pay per diagnosis. You become the conductor of the orchestra rather than the guy playing every single instrument. By using these tools, you reduce the cognitive load of the mundane, allowing you to focus on the edge cases where human intuition is irreplaceable. This is about working smarter, not harder. It's about using the Iron Man suit to fly, rather than worrying that the suit is going to fly itself. The radiologists who thrive will be the ones who master the AI tools to process data efficiently, turning that efficiency into better patient outcomes, which is the ultimate currency. This brings us to a deeper philosophical question about work in the 21st century. For our generation, work isn't just about the paycheck, it's about impact and mental health. We are rejecting the grind set that treats humans like biological hard drives. If AI can take away the repetitive soul-sucking parts of the job, the parts that make you feel like a robot, shouldn't we celebrate that? The fear of income loss is rooted in an outdated industrial mindset. We need to adopt an abundance mindset. The complexity of human health is infinite. There will always be problems that require a human brain, human empathy, and human judgment. The goal of technology shouldn't be to keep us busy, it should be to free us to be effective. By letting go of the obsession with volume, we might actually find the balance we have all been chasing. It's the transition from being a reader of images to a doctor of patients. Let me tell you a story about two radiologists. Let's call them Dr. Grind and Dr. Neo. Dr. Grind refuses to use the new AI decision support. He is terrified of his metrics dropping. He stays late every night, churning through 200 studies, his eyes burning, his back aching. He misses a small lung nodule because he is fatigued, pure burnout. He's making money, but he's miserable and he is a liability. Now look at Dr. Neo. She embraces the new AI suite. The AI pre-reads her queue, flagging the 50 urgent cases and categorizing the 150 likely normals. She breezes through the normals with AI confirmation, spending only seconds on them. But then she spends 20 minutes on a complex oncology case, using the AI's pattern recognition to compare the tumor against a global database of similar cases. She finds a nuance the standard protocol would have missed. Because she isn't rushing, she picks up the phone and calls the oncologist to discuss a tailored therapy. She finishes her shift on time. She goes to the gym, she sees her friends. Her hospital values her more because her diagnostic accuracy is elite, and her referring doctors trust her implicitly. She didn't lose income, she gained influence. She moved up the value chain. While Dr. Grind is competing with the machine, Dr. Neo is directing it. Take a second to reflect on where you stand. Are you clinging to the busy work because it feels safe? It's easy to confuse being busy with being useful. The world is changing fast, faster than any of us are comfortable with. From Netflix replacing Blockbuster to Spotify replacing the CD rack, the medium changes, but the value of the content remains. In radiology, you are the content. The images are just the medium. Don't fear the evolution of the medium. Fear staying stagnant in a world that rewards adaptation. The future of radiology isn't dark. It's just different. It's brighter, more efficient, and more human. The decision support tools aren't here to replace you. They are here to promote you. So stop worrying about the reading volume and start focusing on the reading value. Don't be the factory worker of the future. Be the architect of it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.